All right, can I? church, you name it, you're going to place special. So we've got to attract student athletes that are going to value the degree at Central Arkansas, going to carry themselves in the community, on the floor, in the way that we want, which is together, and they need to bring, they got to play hard. But we're always going to represent this university really well. Our staff will be the same way. One of the things that we pride ourselves on is really student athlete experience. So we're going to have a goal of having the best student athlete experience in the Atlantic Sun. Sometimes we'll hit it, sometimes we'll have to learn and work towards it. But we're going to try to provide that for our student athletes. Basketball. We've got to get to work to get this program back to where it belongs, which is at the top of the league. When I was here last in 2012, we had a fantastic team that won the Southland Conference. We have won it since then. Before we were Division I, this is a program that has a lot of history. So we're going to go to work, we already are, to get back to where we've always been. My style, and kind of looking at what we have, we've got to shoot the ball better. We've got to go recruit some student athletes that can fill it up. I've always liked to shoot three. If you watch basketball, that's part of it now. That's the modern game. So we've always been a really low turnover basketball team, and we've been a good three-point shooting team. That's a big part of it on offense. Defensively, we play almost all man. We're going to be pretty good about some of the major metrics in man defense, but tough defense, good shots. We got to be able to make them from a long ways away. And then, going back to character and how we carry ourselves. We want to be a tough team that competes and plays well together. So we are hard at work to work on that right now, to fill a roster that's going to be going to make you guys proud. So with that, Dr. T told me I had to talk for 45 minutes. No, not 45. Oh, not 45. So questions. I'll take questions. Yeah, I mean, so that is, you never know. You never know, right? I mean, and I think it's even, the reason I'm having it difficult, I recruited student athletes to a place that I believed in as well. So when I walked out of there, that's part of what I told them, right? I sat in front of all of them and said, this is the place that you should go to school. So they've got to get there on their own. Anybody. But we've got some people that I value there. But this is a new deal, new day. We're building for Central Arkansas.
Are any of the current staff coaching area going to stay here?
I think we're gonna build fresh. And I'm working on that right now. Working hard on that right now. We've got a lot to sell here, and so kind of work every day on two fronts. One, securing a great staff of people that's going to represent us well, and then bringing in a whole bunch of student athletes that can help us. Any more? Yes.
Are you actually looking at bringing smaller athletes?
Yeah, I mean, size is great, and it's yes, it's one of the hardest things to do, right? Is find size that can really play. So every day we'll look for it, but we want to bring in a well-rounded team for sure. Yep.
So non-basketball questions. For 12 years that you've been here, how much did you see?
A lot. And one of the things that's one of the things that I remember about Conway is it was evolving then, and then you leave and come back 12 years from now. Bruce Street looks completely different. When I was driving around with Dr. T, it's like, that's new. I haven't seen that. And it was it was like that when I was here last. You know, it was just on a different street, I guess, that we were updating. So, you know, I know for a fact that that's something that's real appealing to me in selling the university to female student athletes. It's a great place to go to school, you know, and so we just got to get them on the phone and get them to understand that. You know, one of the things I forgot to say earlier that is important, when we were here in 2012, and I actually talked to Coach Daniel a little bit about this, we were going back through the starting lineup, and I think all 5 starters were from the state of Arkansas. So it is important that we get back to, you know, I think having a base of high school athletes here, and then wherever we can, have them be from right here. Yep.
Nobody did the season this past year, we had quite a few players out with injuries or other reasons. Do you hope to regain a few of those players who might have left, or like the coaching staff, you want to start with fresh players?
There'll be some familiar faces here. You know, we've got good people here already, and you're going to have some people that you recognize.
What brought you back?
Yeah, opportunity. I just, you know, some of the things I've already said, familiarity with this place. You know, I think from my perspective, understanding how to win at a place I think is really important. So I've sat in the same office and coached a team that, you know, I've got a ring from 2012, you know. And so I think understanding the path of how to get there, I think is important when we're looking at jobs and looking at making moves. So the community is great. UCA is great and growing, building. And then that, I think, is always sitting in the back of your mind. You understand how to get it done. Thank you. Oh, sorry.
Do you have any familiarity with any of the other ASUN teams?
Yeah, a little bit. You know, if you overlay, if you overlay the 2 leagues that I've been in head coaching, Conference USA and now the Sun Belt, it's pretty much the same geographic footprint as the ASUN. So we've played a couple of them a little bit, and I think understanding that recruiting area is something we've been down in that region before. So I do think that is helpful too, a little understanding of what it's like. That it? Yeah. That's all you.
So Tony will be around here now, but we want to let our media folks have an opportunity with him real quick, and after that, then he will be ready to visit. I did want to say one thing. You know, I had Natalie call the NCAA, and when a coach was here and has been gone for over 10 years, you can bring one player back. So Megan Herbert's going to come back and yeah, well, that's not true. That's not true. She actually, at one time, we were going to have this press conference tomorrow, and she was coming if it was on Thursday, but she couldn't come today, so she wanted to support Tony. Anyway, we'll see her some more. That's it. So please visit with Tony and enjoy the afternoon. We have cookies and refreshments in the back. Thank you.